how to add a chat on your stream. Go to streamelements.com and log in with your account. And here on the left, we go to Streaming Tools, Overlays. And here on the right side, click on New Overlay. Leave it at 1080p and press Start. On the bottom left, click on the plus icon, Stream Tools, your stream's chat. And here on the top left, we'll switch this crappy theme to custom. Let's leave the show messages checkbox on, and we'll set the message delay to 0. Then go to position settings. Set the width to 450 and the height to 900. Then we go to the text settings. Set the font size to 33, and we're gonna choose the color white. Then here on the right, click on the Save button and name this overlay Chat and click Save. Then click on the icon at the top to copy the widget URL. Then go to OBS and in the Sources panel right-click Add Browser. I'll call it Chat and click OK. Here we insert widget URL and set width 450, height and 50, and the height to 900. Then we go to the text settings. Set the font size to 33 and 900. Put the chat where we want it and spam the test messages. Subscribe for more. How to add a chat on your stream. Go to Stream Elements at the top to copy the widget URL. Then go to OBS and in the Sources panel right-click Add Browser. I'll call it Chat and click OK. Here we insert widget URL and set width 450, height and...
So if you want to have your Twitch chat popping up on your stream like this, or like this below or above or anywhere on your stream in fact, then I've got you covered. Let's go into how to do that.
Yo, today we're going to go over how to add your Twitch chat or YouTube chat to your OBS overlay so people can see your chat live while you're streaming. So let's get into it. Okay, once you're here, you're going to be given the option to sign in with whatever streaming service you're using. So if you're Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Kick, whatever, there's a bunch more at the bottom. You're just going to click on whatever service, and then you can just sign in with your Twitch account. All right, once you're logged in, we're going to go to the left column here, and we're going to choose chat box. And this is where you set your settings for your chat window. So at the the top, and this is where you set your settings for your chat window. Here, and we're going to choose chat box, and this is where you set your settings for your chat window. So at the top, you can choose this drop down menu for the style, and you can choose whatever style you like. So if you want old school or you want chunky, whatever you like, just whenever you pick a style that you like, you're going to click on the Save Settings button at the bottom right. And now we're ready to copy this into OBS. So we're going to click at the top. Top here says click to copy widget URL. Then open up your OBS, which you should already have your capture card and everything set up. And we're going to click on the plus sign and we're going to choose browser, and we're going to
Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and I'm going to be showing you guys how you can get your YouTube subscriber count in OBS for when you do live streams and stuff like that. You can see, for example, in this video on the right hand side we have a subscriber count there, and you'll be able to adjust the size of it, move it around, and everything. And it's all fairly simple. Okay, so you have your other sources already set up, you have your gameplay, and you just want to add the subscriber count. So before you do anything in OBS, what you want to do is go to your YouTube channel's dashboard in the YouTube Studio. Now this is one of my other channels that I do. So when you're in this section right here, on the left hand side, you want to go down to where it says Analytics. Once you open up Analytics, you would see over here it says Live Subscribe Count, and you would click this. Here's where you get a big pop-up of your subscribe count, and if someone were to subscribe right now, the subscribe would go up in real time. Now what we need to do is get this page onto OBS, and the way you do that is you go to Sources, you go down to the plus, and you want to go to where it says Browser. When you click on Browser, you can name it whatever you want. We'll just name it YT Sub Count, just so we can keep it organized. You hit OK, and you'll see this pop up right here. Now we can change the width and the height to 1920 by 1080. That way it fits up most of the screen. Or you can just right click it in the source section and you can go to transform and go to fit to screen like that. Okay, so now what you want to do is go back to the live count and you want to copy the URL at the top. Once you copy the URL, then you want to go to the OBS URL and you want to paste it in there. Once you paste it, you hit OK, then you would see something like this pop up where you actually have to sign in to your account. And if you want to sign in, you have to right click over the source and go to interact. Once you would interact, this other window will pop up, and here you can actually click on it and interact with it. So what you want to do now is sign in to the preferred YouTube account that you're going to be using. And then once you sign in, you would see it pop up just like this. And then that's how you know you're all set. So once you have the screen like this, now you'll be able to crop out the stuff you don't want. So obviously you probably just want the numbers and not all this extra stuff. So what you're going to do is go to one of the corners here, hold down the Alt key, and while you're holding it down, then you could drag the mouse to what you want to crop out. So we can do it again, hold Alt, basically closing in on the number. Obviously that's how you know you're all set. So once you have the screen like this, now you'll be able to crop out the stuff you don't want. So obviously you probably just want the numbers and not all this extra stuff. So what you're going to do is go to one of the corners here, hold down the Alt key, and while you're holding it down, then you could drag the mouse to what you want to crop out. So we can do it again, hold Alt, basically closing in on the number. Obviously
Hey guys, today I'm gonna be giving you the top 5 reasons why I hate noobs. Reason number 1 is when they're a noob, they pretend to have Robux. and they put items on like that, and when they really they have no Robux, and then they pretend to be. Cool. Top 2 reasons why I hate new. Noobs is because they're really annoying. The
How to download YouTube video on a PC or laptop. Now in a Chrome browser, open YouTube and make sure that you have signed in with the right account. Click on your profile icon, then click on YouTube Studio. Now go to Content and here choose the video that you want to download. And all you need to do is click on these three dots, then click on Download. And that's it.
We'll show you how to download YouTube videos. If you find this guide useful, consider subscribing and liking the video, and let's get right into this. There are a couple of different ways you can go and download YouTube videos, and I'm going to go and explain them in this video. So firstly, I want to show you how you can go and download your own YouTube videos. To do that, you first need to go to your YouTube Studio. So go to the top right and click on your profile icon, and then tap on YouTube Studio. Once you're in the studio,
Now I will show you how to download YouTube videos on your PC. First, play the video that you want to download. And then scroll down and click download. Then select the download quality that you want. And click download. After downloading, you click the hamburger icon. And then scroll down and click download, and here you can see the
Hey, what's up guys? In this video we are gonna show you how to download YouTube videos in laptop or PC. Open youtube.com, select the video that you want to download, tap on these three dots and then tap on save to playlist. Now you have to tap on create a new playlist. You can choose any name. Tap on privacy and you can choose privacy and tap on create. Once you will create the playlist, you have to refresh the page. And then tap on You. Here you will see the recently created playlist. Tap on the playlist. And then here you will see the download option. Tap on it. Here you can see the video is now started downloading on our laptop. You have to wait for a while. So this is how you have to download YouTube videos properly. You have to select the video and then you have to put that video in your playlist, and then after that you can download. Subscribe our channel for more useful videos.
If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give the video a thumbs up. It really helps out. Let's jump right into how to download YouTube videos. There are a couple of ways to do this, and I'll walk you through them step by step. First, I'll show you how to download your own uploaded YouTube videos. To do this, start by heading to YouTube Studio. Click on your profile icon in the top right corner of YouTube, then select.
Hello everyone, this is Rick with Cybernetics, and we're here today to talk about how to use VLC to download a YouTube video. So let's get started. First step is you want to go to the video that you would like to download. In this case, we're going to use my channel as an example. Open link in new tab. Go to that tab, highlight the URL, and copy it. Then you're going to go down here and call up VLC, and then open VLC Media Player. Come up here to the Media section and scroll down to, where's it at? Yeah, Open Network Stream. Then you're going to highlight what's already there, and then you're going to paste what you had just copied. You're going to come down to Play and press play. It will begin to play, and then you'll go over here to Tools in VLC, and you'll come down to the codec information. Once you're on the codec information, you're going to come down to the bottom and you're going to highlight that. So select all and then copy it. And then come down to where you were playing the video originally, and you're going to paste that, and it'll start to play again. Now you can click anywhere on the screen and you can say
Disclaimer. Blah, 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 not officially affiliated with GADC and blah, blah.
Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1.
Disclaimer.
So go to that tab, highlight the URL here and do the media open networks and then you're going to paste what you had just copied. You're going to come down to play and press play. It will begin to
I don't know where we're going in. We're going in! Wow. Hit the subscribe button right now if you don't want Foxy to rush to your room and give you that hook treatment. Here we go. Today I'm going to be playing Five Nights at Freddy's
Reactor! Today, we are in the real Five Nights at Freddy's 2 pizzeria, and we're gonna be
The Bite of 87, a tale as old as time. So let's recap everything we know about it. It was first mentioned by Phone Guy, now officially known as Ralph, in FNAF 1 on your first night, talking about how in 1987 an animatronic ended up attacking someone by biting them in the forehead and removing their frontal lobe, but the person was able to survive the attack.
They used to be allowed to walk around during the day too, but then there was the Bite of 87. Yeah. It's amazing that the human body can live without the frontal lobe, you know?
After this, we would get FNAF 2, a prequel game that actually took place in 1987 where the Bite happened. However, we didn't really get any clear-cut information on who was responsible for the Bite here. We would later get FNAF 3, which gave us absolutely nothing, and then we started getting teasers for FNAF 4, and this is where things started to get interesting. On Scott's website, when he started putting teasers out for the 4th game, people found that in the source code there were lots of 8s and 7s sprinkled throughout it, and because of that, many thought that we might get the answer to who the culprit behind the Bite of 87 was. People also did think this for another reason, but that is something I will get into later. And besides a one-off joke made in FNAF World about how Bounce Pod was actually the culprit who did the Bite, that was really the last time it was ever brought up within the franchise. That was until the release of the week before, where we got new details about the Bite, like how the victim isn't able to talk or do much else really, along with other details that will also go into more depth later. Today, I will be putting an answer on who the culprit behind the Bite of 87 actually is, because I think at this point we have enough evidence to answer what character was responsible for it. But before we do that, we need to discuss something that's pretty important. In FNAF 4, we are shown a Bite, and I would just like to remind people that this is not the Bite of 87. I know the majority of you know this already, however I know there may be at least one person who may still be a bit confused, so let's go over the reasons and debunk why this isn't the Bite of 87. Reason number 1, Ralph mentions that in the first game that the person who got bit was able to survive. However, the crying child in the final cutscene of FNAF 4, we can hear a heart monitor flatline, meaning that the Bite in fact did kill him. Reason number 2, FNAF 2 takes place in the year 1987, and Ralph talks about how Fredbear's has been closed for years at this point.
We're gonna try to contact the original restaurant owner. I think the name of the place was Fredbear's Family Diner or something like that. It was closed for years though, I doubt we'll be able to track anybody down.
Meaning that the Bite in FNAF 4 has happened years prior to the second game. Reason 3, remember earlier when I mentioned the source code on Scott's website having 8s and 7s sprinkled throughout it? Well, shortly before the release of FNAF 4, one of the 7s in the source code was changed to a 3, seemingly foreshadowing the Bite of 83